Ooh, what is up YouTube, Blazeshadowthorn here back again with another Wi-Fi battle. This one's against the Burnox gamer. His channel link will be down in the description below. It's an OU match, but we both brought kind of a not quite a standard OU team. For me, I brought my Drapion, my Umbreon, my Mega Ampharos, because I really wanted to use Mega Ampharos, a Landorus Therian, a Toxicroak, and then an Egg Slash over on his side. He has the Chandelure, the Mega Blastoise, the Golurk, the Tentacruel, Trevenant Core, and then a Mega Aggron. So, looks very threatening on his team. Or maybe it's not Mega Aggron, maybe it's just regular Aggron and he has Mega Blastoise, or maybe it's regular Blastoise and he has Mega Aggron. I'm just saw Mega Aggron because, you know, the sprite on the thing looks like it would be Mega Aggron, but I don't know. But, so, looks like it's a fun match. It's 35 turns. It's a pretty good match at that. So, enough of me rambling with the team preview. That isn't even really a team preview. It's just me stating the obvious. You can see right in front of your face. Let's get right on to this battle. He's going to be leading off with this Aggron. I'm actually going to be leading off my Shadowthorn, my Drapion. Right off the bat, I can't stay in. This is a terrible matchup for me. An Earthquake is just going to destroy my life, so I don't want to stay in. I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Landorus Therian to nicely resist the Earthquake, and at the same time threaten him out with the Earthquake of my own. But he actually opts to set up Stealth Rocks instead, which is a pretty good play on his part. Now, right here, I'm going to actually predict him to switch out, so I'm going to take this opportunity to set up my own Stealth Rocks as he stays in and goes for the Head Smash, which caught me off guard completely, and that does, fortunately for me though, it doesn't do anything because I did get that nice Intimidate drop off. So, gonna go for that Earthquake. Turns out he has Rocky Helmet, so it's an offensive Aggron, which, you know, offensive Aggron's really good. People don't screw around with offensive Aggron. Big a threat. But unfortunately, since you put all that investment in attack, you don't have the defense necessary to live an Earthquake, so I was able to knock it out with that. Now right here, I'm figuring he's going to Mega Evolve and the Mega Blastoise, go for like a Water Pulse or something. So I'm going to switch out, I'm going to go out on my Flighter, my Toxicroak, and he's going to be like bobbing up and down, going to be like, come on me, bro, come on me, bros. So he's going to Mega Evolve and Mega Blastoise, that's fine by me. And he goes for the Protect instead, which is very unfortunate because then my Dry Skin didn't get activated, but whatever. Gonna go for that nice, powerful Poison Jab right now. Choice Banded did absolutely nothing. Goes for the Aqua Ring, so it's an offensive Mega Blastoise. I've never seen that before, so I was pretty pleased to see that and see defensive Mega Blastoise could work, people. It could work. So, gonna go for another Poison Jab, hoping to get that Poison off. Unfortunately, I don't. Gonna go for that Rapid Spin, get away with those rocks, which I thought was very sad because now I'm gonna have to bring in my Landorus once again and get rocks off on something. He's gonna go for the Protect right here. Protect seems useless to me, so he's not getting leftover recovery. If he's trying to PP stall me out of Poison Jab, I do have like Poison Jabs like 20 or something like that, so gonna switch out now. Obviously, he doesn't want to lose his Mega Blastoise this early. Gonna go out and it's Tentacruel, I guess, predicting me to be Choice Banded because it did do a lot of damage to its defensive Blastoise probably. But still, that did nice damage to the Tentacruel considering. But it turns out I'm not Choice Banded. I lied. I'm Expert Belt. I couldn't remember if I brought my Choice Banded or Expert Belt 1. So, gonna hit that thing up with an Earthquake. Did not expect that. I guarantee you didn't expect that. Gonna go out to Golurk now. And Golurk's gonna be very, very scary except for the fact that I Sucker Punch. But except for the fact that he predicts that and goes for an Iron Defense. And I'm like, shit, I have nothing to take out a Golurk. Like quite literally nothing. I'm gonna go for that Poison Jab. Because the only way I can win this is if I get that Poison off. I'm gonna go for another Iron Defense. I have like no special attackers on this team. That was the one bad thing about making this team. The only special attacker I have is the is my Mega Ampharos, and that thing gets OHKO'd by an Earthquake. Gonna go for one more Poison Jab. Try and get as much damage off the possible can. Gonna go for that Shadow Punch instead of Earthquake. I was really expecting Earthquake because of the Shadow Bell. And he has the Shadow Bell. He has a freaking Shadow Punch, but it turns out he has Shell Bell, which is also pretty cool because Shell Bell is another underused attack, like item. It could work on a sweeper. So gonna go for another Poison Jab, and for those 30% Poison Hacks, did not like me because I did not get a single Poison Hacks. And if I got the Poison Hacks, it would have been so much easier to handle this Golurk, like so freaking much easier. Because now I'm dealing with a +6 defense Golurk, and I have absolutely nothing to take this thing on. So I'm gonna go out to my Umbreon. Basically, the only thing I have to take this this thing on. Turns out he does have Earthquake. He's gonna go for Earthquake right now. That's gonna do it's gonna do a hefty amount to my Umbreon actually, because it is a specially defensive Umbreon. I'm gonna go for the Foul Play, hoping to just gauge and see how much damage this Foul Play does, and it does absolutely nothing to this Golurk. I'm not liking that damage whatsoever. I might just get swept by a Golurk right here. So I'm going to go for the Protect just to get the extra 6% off of Leftovers Recovery. As he goes for another Earthquake, that's fine by me. I just basically need to be as high HP as I possibly can at this point in time. Hope I can live another Earthquake, get like a Wish Up or something like that. I'm not feeling comfortable with me living, so I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into my my Landers Therian to get the Intimidate drop on it and avoid the Earthquake nicely at the same time. So, you know, that's going to happen. Get the Intimidate drop off. He goes for Earthquake. I avoid it because I'm a flying type. Now I'm going to U-turn out, predicting him to go for Shadow Punch. I'm going to go back out into my my Umbreon, I believe. Yes, I go back out into my Umbreon. Now that I have the attack drop on it, it's going to be a lot easier to deal with. So basically I have to wear it down with switching and stuff. It goes to the Shadow Punch, predict that nicely, nail it. Now right here I'm going to go for a Wish because I'm at a range of HP where I might be able to take an Earthquake, but I might not. So what I'm going to do first, I think I'm going to go for a Protect. I want to say I go for a Protect just so I can get the extra 6% HP back, but it turns out I don't. I make the ballsy play, decide to stay in Unprotect. I take the Earthquake, barely living with 18 HP. Going to be able to get off that Toxic, which is great because now I put a timer on this Golurk. Now it's going to start getting worn down. Now I'm in a good position. So going to get that nice Leftovers Recovery right now as he's going to be taking some nice Toxic damage. Because Poison on this Golurk is the only way I can win because I have absolutely, I repeat myself right there to emphasize, nothing to deal with this Golurk. I had no special attackers. But he goes for another Iron Defense, predicting the Protect, I guess. I guess Protect was fairly obvious, but overall, I still would have went for the Earthquake just because you can't raise its defense anymore. It was kind of useless, and anyways, just the off chance I didn't go for an Earthquake, it was too much. But anyway, he goes for the Shadow Punch there, I guess predicting my Landers Therian to come in, which wouldn't have been a bad play, to be honest, except for the fact that I was kind of sacking my Umbreon right here, trying to get a Wish Up, trying to live. But, so that worked out great for me, not so much for him. Even if I would have brought in my Landers Therian, it probably would have been safer to go for the Earthquake and then went for the Shadow Punch. I don't know, but anyways, it was a nice prediction on his part. It's a pity it didn't pan out. Right here, he's forced to switch because Toxic damage, all that fun stuff. And the Protect is kind of fairly obvious, so it's basically a clean switch into Blastoise. So right here, I am able to get up and done my Wish, which is absolutely fantabulous. Because now I'm at a nice range of HP where I can deal with basically anything on his team except for the Mega Blastoise. Right here, since I saw Aqua Ring and Protect, I'm banking on the fact that he has Water Pulse and he doesn't have Aura Sphere. So I'm going to stay in, I'm going to go for the Toxic damage, and then I think I'm going to go for another Wish to get more HP back because I'm still, even though I am in the green, I'm not nearly at enough HP. I'd like to be at full HP even though because you know, I'm still missing like around 50 HP, which 50 HP could be like life or death situation in some things. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch out because even though I kind of figure he doesn't have Aura Sphere, at the same time I go into Landers Therian to resist the Aura Sphere, so I'm not quite sure what I'm thinking right there. But he ends up going for Water Pulse. I kind of figured he would have gone for Water Pulse, so I guess I'm kind of sacking my Landers Therian at this point. Yeah, I'm sacking my Landers Therian because I want to clean switch into, I believe, my Mega Ampharos, because that's the thing that's going to save me right now. Because I really didn't need my Landers for anything anymore because the Golurk is poisoned and it's not at +6 defense anymore, so I don't really need the Intimidate drops. So I'm going to go into Mega Ampharos, going to Mega Evolve, and right here I make a misprediction of my own. I predict him to go out into his Golurk, predicting me to go straight away for Thunderbolt. So I don't go for Thunderbolt and instead go for the Agility, I believe. So he ends up going for the Water Pulse, that's fine by me. I'd go for the Agility, yeah, I do go for the Agility. Try and get my speed up as high as I possibly can because Mega Ampharos is slow, so slow. But hey, it's fabulous, it has fabulous hair, and it's pink. It's a pink sheep, it can deal with being slow. So what I'm going to do right now is, even if he switches out at this point, I really don't care, I'm just going to drop a T-Bolt. And that will be enough to knock out the Mega Blastoise, so that's another threat out of the way. Gonna go into Chandelure now. I'm thinking that I have nothing to hit him with, and he's gonna go for Shadow Ball, but little does he know, I am actually a really weird Ampharos set that actually rocks the Power Gem. Because for those who don't know, Ampharos actually learns Power Gem, which I thought was like, how does this thing learn Power Gem? But still, it's a good move to have with Fire types running around and Charizards running around. It's a good move to have. So now he's going to go out into Golurk. Unfortunately, Golurk at the range of HP where it's at cannot take a power gem. Even though it's not very effective, I get a critical hit. Crit probably didn't matter. It might have mattered in the sense that he could have lived and then, like, I don't know, killed me off with an earthquake, but still, poison damage would have gotten him. And at this point, I'm sacking Mega Ampharos, because really, what can Mega Ampharos do to a freaking Trevenant? Absolutely nothing. So, gonna go for a T-Bowl, try and get, like, as much damage off as possibly can. The Horn Leech is not able to kill, but it is getting a lot of HP back, so I'm gonna drop one last Thunderbolt, get the Trevenant to around half HP, which gets pretty good damage considering it's not very effective. I do score the paralysis. Paralysis in the long run does not matter at one bit. He actually ends up going for Phantom Force, which I thought was a really weird play. So I'm gonna go for an agility, be that guy that goes for an agility before he dies. As he actually gets paralyzed here, so I lied, it doesn't matter. But I felt really bad about the paralysis hack, so I'm just gonna go for one more agility, just basically death foddering off my Ampharos. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't quite work out because of the fact that this frickin' Trevenant gets paralyzed so many times. So at this point, I'm just gonna like Thunder Wave, and it finally goes for a Horn Leech and knocks out my Mega Ampharos. I'm like, finally, yes! The hacks I didn't need. The hacks I didn't need. The one time I didn't want hacks. Like, I get it, and the time I need hacks, I never get it. It's funny how that works. But anyways, gonna go into my last Pokemon, which is my Shadowthorn. So time to end this thing right with Drapion, my mascot, the way I always do. I'm gonna go for that nice, powerful Choice Bandit Crunch End to knock out Trevenant, and that will be GG Burnox Gamer. So I hope you enjoyed my battle. I hope you enjoyed my narration. If you did, feel free to leave a like and a comment. Those are always appreciated. Also, check out the Burnox Gamer. I think I'm done. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.